I didn't know this, but the newer Teslas have cameras, front, sides, and rear. So this happened to me at work at the Mercury one time, and I'll show the clip and I'll tell you the story. Of course I have the story. Christ. It's Storytime with Joe. What do you think?
Just as he was driving by, they threw a rock at his Tesla for no reason.
When I was in single copy, which was probably my best time at the Mercury, though I certainly loved transportation, and I did enjoy dispatching a lot of the time, but near the end, it was just not enjoyable anymore. And actually, the Wall Street was actually pretty cool, because I had weekends off. But I had a swing job, which worked on the regular guys' days off. So I had Monday and Tuesday off, which I really liked. And then Wednesday and Thursday, I worked kind of sort of on the east side of San Jose, but not the true east side done by Story and King, more off of Berryessa and Hofstadter and out that way. Anyway, actually, yeah, it was north of Berryessa up to the Milpitas border. Anyway, it's a Thursday, it seems here to me, and I did the run, on Thursdays, there was no bills to pick up. There was really nothing else to do except drop the papers and take a nap. So I was driving. God, I can't think of the street, but it's right by where San Jose High is. And I'm driving to my nap spot. And it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30. And it's dawn. It's not dark. It's not light, but it's dawn. And I don't know what the hell. I'm driving one of these short 6-wheel step vans. And it's all metal, and I don't know why, but I had the door open, the slider on the right-hand side, on the passenger side, and I don't know what the hell made me look, but I looked to the right just as I see a homeless guy throw a big rock, and it nails the side of the truck loud as shit, and I thought, oh, fuck this. So I pulled over, and I got out, and I had a cell phone by now, one of these old brick ones. And I called 911. I got patched through to San Jose PD, and I just said who I am, who I work for. I'm behind this guy. He threw a rock at me. I don't know what the problem is, but I want somebody to respond to this. And it took a couple of minutes, probably longer in memory than it really did, but it must have been 2, 3, 4 blocks. And I'm on the phone with the dispatcher. I'm saying, he's wearing X and I'm wearing Y, and I'm about, 20 yards in back of him, and he's yelling and screaming at me. I kind of figured out the guy was homeless and ill by now, but still, I just, I'm into this, and there's no backing out. So 3 San Jose units show up, and they detain the guy, and he admits to throwing the rock at me, saying, oh, the paper owes me money, blah, blah, blah. And one of the officers walked over to me and said, he's a frequent flyer. We know who he is. He's mentally ill. What do you want to do? He said he's admitted to it. If you signed the complaint, we'll arrest him. And I said, is it really going to do any good? I said, is he going to get the help he needs in Elmwood? And the officer was honest and said, no, there is no help for him. All that's going to happen to him is he'll spend a couple of days in Elmwood and he'll get kicked back out again. So he said, honestly, we'll arrest him. He's admitted to it, but it's not going to accomplish anything in the long run. And I said, well, I live in Stockton. I don't want to have to drive back for court if it goes that far. I said, I'm sorry to waste your guys' time, but God, I can't have this. So they said, look, we'll have a talk with him, not like it's going to do any good, but we'll impress upon him that you don't throw rocks at cars, and it may not end so well for him the next time. So I have had this happen, and by God, when you're on the YouTube algorithm, I get like 4. There's a site called Tesla Cam something, and I get a million of these Tesla Cam clips, but they're all narrated like this. So some of them are good and some of them aren't. But these Teslas have autopilot, and by God, I wouldn't trust it. It's supposed to be better, but I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, So, anyway, that's my rock story. Thanks for watching Storytime with Joe, and enjoy your day.